Hi all, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Marlina Prilani Harahap, student number 2131-0072, from medical student, University Hayati, Bandar Lampung. Today, I'm going to telling you about Isra Miraj. Within Islam, Isra and Miraj celebrated on the 27th day of the 7th month of the Muslims calendar. Refers to a miraculous nighttime journey undertaken by the Prophet Muhammad in two legs. First from Mecca to Jerusalem and then from Jerusalem to the heavens. Believers consider in both a physical and spiritual journey that was assisted by Allah Himself. For example, by providing Muhammad with a Pegasus-like steed, the Buraq, to ride during the first part of the journey. History of Isra Miraj. There is some dispute among scholars as to whether the first mosque, the Al-Aqsa, was a literal brick-and-mortar mosque or just a simple place of prayer. But adherents to the Muslim faith agree that Muhammad's journey was truly a miracle, because in order to travel by normal methods between Mecca and Jerusalem, it would take more than a month, not the single night of Isra and Miraj. A bit of background on Isra Miraj. The events occurred at a time when Muhammad was faced with difficulty. He had been tested with the passing of the two of the dearest people in his life. The year these events took place becoming known as a year of sorrow. His uncle Abu Talib, an indispensable mentor, had passed on, along with his wife Khadijah. Although there are different accounts of what occurred during Miraj, most Islamic narratives have the same elements. Allah ascended the Prophet Muhammad from of the rock through the sky or heaven with the angel Jibril or Jabril. Muhammad not only saw many miraculous sights and numerous angels, he also met different prophets at each of the 7 levels of heaven. First Adam, then John the Baptist, and Jesus and Joseph, then Idris, then Aaron, then Moses, and lastly Abraham. After Muhammad meets with Abraham, he continues on to meet Allah with the angel Jabril. It is here when Allah gave the Ummah Muslim the gifts of compulsory salah or prayer. Allah tells Muhammad that his people must pray 50 times a day, but Muhammad descended back to earth. But as Muhammad descends back to earth, he meets Moses, who tells Muhammad to go back to Allah and ask for fewer prayers because 50 is too many. Muhammad goes between Moses and Allah 9 times until the prayers are reduced to the 5 daily prayers, which Allah will reward tenfold. Finally, the Prophet Muhammad was taken back down to Al-Aqsa and returned to Makkah. As he was transported home, he saw various caravans heading towards Makkah, which he would later describe to the Quraysh as proof that he really had made this miraculous journey. The entire journey had taken place in less than a night, and there were many who would mock Muhammad for making such a claim. For Muslims, however, the story was a source of wonder and hope, as it continues to be for many Muslims today. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.